Gillian, and this is EnglishExpert.online. Today, we're thinking about words which are pronounced differently in British English and American English. First of all, please remember that the majority of words are pronounced the same in British English and American English. Only some words are pronounced differently. Also, if you use the American pronunciation with a British person, they will understand you. And if you use the British pronunciation when speaking to an American person, they will understand you as well. So you can choose whichever pronunciation you want to use, but it's important to be aware of both of the different pronunciations so that you can understand them when you hear other people using them. So when I introduce the vocabulary today, I will use the British English pronunciation first because I speak British English, and afterwards I'll also tell you the American English pronunciation. This person is over 18, so she's not a child, she's an adult. So in British English, when we say this word, the stress is on the first syllable. Adult. Adult. But in American English, the stress is on the second syllable. So we say adult. Adult. The next word is a type of metal. Which metal is used to make the things you can see in this picture? In British English, we say aluminium. Aluminium. But in American English, the pronunciation is aluminum. Aluminum. Who's this? Your first answer is probably Prince Harry, and you're correct. But he is also known as the Duke of Sussex. So in British English, we say Duke, Duke. But in American English, we say Duke, Duke. You might notice that the American English pronunciation is more similar to the written form. The first letter of this word is the letter D, and in American English, this is pronounced Duke, Duke. But in British English, we don't pronounce the D. Instead, it's a J sound. We say Duke, Duke. What's this? In British English, it's a garage. Garage. But in American English, it's a garage. Garage. Here are some plants that we can eat. What do we call these plants? Well, in British English, they are herbs. Herbs. But in American English, the pronunciation is herbs. Herbs. So in British English, the first letter, the H, is pronounced. We say herbs. But in American English, the first letter is not pronounced. And we say herbs. Herbs. Also, the name of one of these herbs is pronounced differently in British English and American English. Which herb is this? In British English, it's oregano. Oregano. But in American English, it's oregano. Oregano. So here, the main difference is the placement of the stress. In British English, the stress is on the third syllable, oregano. But in American English, the stress is on the second syllable, oregano. What do you call the time when you relax? We can call it free time or time. Leisure time. So in British English, we say leisure, leisure. But in American English, we say leisure, leisure. Look at this picture. Can this person move? No, he can't move. Or in other words, he is not mobile. So in British English, we say mobile. Mobile. But in American English, we say mobile. Mobile. Can you complete the last word of this sentence? Every day I follow this exercise. The missing word is regime. In British English, we say regime. Regime. But in American English, we say regime. Regime. Here's another sentence for you to complete. Google Maps shows that there are 3 possible from Buckingham Palace to Tower Bridge. The missing word is routes, the singular version being route. So in British English, we say route. Route. But in American English, we say route. Route. What's this? In British English, it's a tomato. Tomato. But some people in America say tomato. Tomato. I doing? I was humming a tune. The music is a tune. So in British English, we say tune. Tune. But in American English, we say tune. Tune. Again, with this word, the American pronunciation is more similar to the written form. When we write this word, the first letter is T, and in American English, there is a T sound at the start of the word. Tune. Tune. But in British English, this word starts with a ch sound. We say tune. Tune. Who painted these famous paintings? Who is the artist? In British English, we say Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh. But in American English, we say Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh. In American English, the last two letters are silent. Van Gogh. Van Gogh. But in British English, we pronounce the last two letters F. F. We say Van Gogh. Van Gogh.